Donovan, why is this so fucking difficult for you? I don't give a shit about your useless idea of whether or not I'm a god. I don't give a fuck.
All right, you and I are gods, but then we can put that aside. If I can demonstrate that consciousness is a representation of God, then you can come to the conclusion that if we possess consciousness because we have thoughts, because we have personal experiences, that we are gods. Well, putting that aside,
no. You just started with this. Can you demonstrate that consciousness is God, or consciousness is about God, a representation of God?
Because if you accept the definition that a being who possesses a universe.
I do not possess a universe. If you think I possess a universe, show me the receipt.
Wait, Donovan, maybe the problem is that you have an extremely strange and esoteric definition of possess. Can you please tell me what you think the word possess means?
Okay. When I say, for example, I have thoughts, I have meaning possess. I possess thoughts. I have them. I have a personal spirit. I have a life. I possess a life. My life is mine. Possessions.
Yes,
it's my.
I don't have a. You don't have a universe. The universe that you and I exist in, Donovan. You don't possess that. You are possessed by it.
I'm not saying that. I've never said that. I've never ever said that.
Donovan,
you're talking about the physical universe.
Donovan, you did say that. Universe? Donovan, you did say that.
I said that.
Donovan, shut up and listen. Universe. Shut the fuck up and listen. You said that by definition, a god is a being that possesses a universe and that has the ability to create a reality, right?
Right, not the physical universe.
Stop!
I muted him on my end.
When I ask you a yes or no fucking question, just say the yes, because I'm building towards something. If your definition is that God is a being that possesses a universe and has the ability to create a reality, then I am not a god, because I do not possess a universe and I do not have the ability to create a reality. Therefore, by your own definition, I am not a god. Is that clear?
That's fine. Then you are not a god. But I'm saying consciousness is a metaphysical universe. And the way it's a metaphysical universe is because...
Donovan, you said earlier I was a god. Now you're saying I'm not a god. Which is it?
You just asked me, you just said, clear, I'm not a god. And I said, fine. Like, what do you want me to say? I say you are one, then you get upset. I say no, then you get upset. I don't know what to tell you.
It's because we want you to prove your point. We want you to demonstrate.
I would like you to fucking...
You literally asked me fine?
Shut up. I would like you to fucking acknowledge... My denture's falling out. You made a claim about God. I demonstrated that your claim is wrong. I would like you to acknowledge that before you move on. That's how conversations go. Otherwise, you're just waiting for your next turn to spew out more bullshit. So acknowledge that I'm not a god. I acknowledge that I'm not a god. Acknowledge you're not a god.
So I can't disagree with you?
Are you a god?
Yes, and I can demonstrate it.
No, you can't. You don't possess a universe. You don't possess a universe, and you can't create a reality.
Consciousness is a metaphysical universe.
No, it is not. That is some Jordan Peterson bullshit.
I'm completely done with this conversation, Donovan, because you are advocating for esoteric, nonsensical shit that is completely useless to everyone listening. And now you're going to say that you're a god because you possess a universe, but you don't possess a universe. Consciousness isn't a universe. What you imagine isn't a universe. The reality that you invent in your head isn't a reality in reality and existing anywhere other than in your head. I'm going to unmute Donovan, and I'm going to let Donovan talk. And I guarantee you that Donovan will do nothing but make unfounded assertions that are about what he believes with no demonstration that they are in fact tied to reality. Here we go.
Okay. We have thoughts, and we have particles of thought that we call ideas. Now, ideas can combine. For example, you have the idea of a wheel, then you have an idea of a motor, and you can put those two ideas together to make a car. Ideas combine and we produce new ideas from a combination of ideas, just like matter.
I let you go on and on and on, and I took notes. We have thoughts, correct. We have ideas, correct, that can be combined. Yes, you can. This is all, by the way, an argument via analogy. It is all an absolute abstraction that is not in any way tied to reality. And we'll get to the fact that it's absolutely not tied to reality here in just a second. You can combine those ideas to make a car, yes, except that that's not true. You can combine those concepts, those ideas, to get the idea or concept of a car. That is not a car. The concept of a car is not a car. The concept of a place is not the place. That's just a fallacy, confusing the map for the place. So yes, while we have thoughts and ideas, those thoughts and ideas are not the objects. The thought that I have of a unicorn is not a unicorn. The thought I have of a horse is not a horse, but there may be a horse that I'm thinking of. The object being separate from my perception of it. Our ideas move through three dimensionals of personal experience of past, present, and future. That's a bunch of sophistry nonsense, because we all move through time, and that means our thoughts move through time as well. You look both ways before you cross the street because you recognize there are consequences, not because you are seeing into future actual realities, but because you are viewing potential realities in your head. Potential realities aren't realities. Potential futures aren't futures. And then you repeated yourself several times about our thoughts moving in the three dimensions of past, present, and future of our experience. Then you said emotions move our thoughts. Emotions are thoughts. And some thoughts are more guided by other thoughts, emotional or otherwise, than others. But you're just spewing forth a bunch of words. Emotions move our thoughts through the three dimensions, past, present, and future of our experience. This description of consciousness as a universe, that's not what you just described. You think that in all of that I just quoted or referenced, you described consciousness as a universe. No, you didn't. You described thinking, and then you demonstrated that you as an individual are able to fallaciously confuse your internal model of reality with an actual reality. And then you went on to say that nothing we see is true because, and this is a quote, there is no objective reality. So you have just flat out, you have just,
I said there's no,
that is a quote.
No, I said there's no objective absolute reality. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, let me mute you again. So there is no objective reality versus there is no objective absolute reality. Fine. I might have missed a word. I'll rewind. Maybe somebody in chat can figure out if I missed a word or if you missed a word in your script. But in any case, when you say there is no objective reality, you are now denying reality. And you are basically just saying that consciousness is the only reality. That is just an assertion. It's just your opinion. You haven't demonstrated it. You have no way to demonstrate it. And I don't care for your esoteric, time-wasting, consciousness bullshit. Thank you.